Stick around though, after this is over. We're going to try to film some haunted railroad tunnels for you guys that are in this area. Not too far from here. And hopefully we won't get run over by a real train or ghost train or any train. You can see there's lounge chairs, the remnants at least. What's in there? Just
a water heater.
Water heater and maybe a pump room. And then this is underneath the structure, as you can probably hear, pretty echoey. This all seems to be in pretty solid shape, so I don't think we're in any danger of anything happening under here. And of course, those hornets were probably out of season, so thank goodness. And of course, that's where we entered. Surprisingly, very little graffiti. And this is just a room identical to the one I just showed you, so no point in going in there, there's no light. And here we're going to exit the other side up the stairs to see what we see over the mountain. And here we have another pool. And of course, that's the shaded picnic area with the concession stand that I mentioned from down below. And a pretty unique pool. It almost looks like a wave pool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think it was it? No, it was just a regular old swimming pool, but it just slopes into the pool. There's no steps. Just kind of walk down, it gets deeper as you go.
That's where all the mess was. You see the hooks for them.
Okay.
Keep you from sliding into the lane.
Oh. I'm not sure the depth. I'll walk down there and we'll take a look. I would imagine 10 or 12 feet probably. Of course, there's some hose. And just maybe a privacy fence at one time. It's a pretty large pool considering. I could just imagine it full on the weekends back in the heyday. And I imagine that this was probably the water line in the return. That's probably maybe the depth as you go. That's maybe 4 feet in this area. There's the ladder if you want to climb out and don't want to walk to the shallow end. It's not quite as deep as I would have thought. And I would say that was probably a lifeguard station there. That's speculation. I don't know. I was never here when it was open. Never been here before. This is my first time. So it is rather shallow, honestly, considering. I'm just about 5'9", 5'10". You can see that's the high water line, so not too deep. Not deep enough for a diving board, I wouldn't think. And ladder out the other side. We may wander over to the theater side and take a peek and maybe assess it for ourselves. The county didn't say we couldn't go in. They just didn't suggest that we go. But, you know, in his words, I don't care what you do. So we kind of have the go-ahead if we want. This was a pretty elaborate complex for, you know, just a small to moderate sized coal town in Appalachia. You know, most people would have ventured to Huntington, Camden Park, or, you know, places that they would actually have to travel a distance to. So this offered quite a bit of bang for the buck with a skating rink, bowling alley. I think, was it a 5-plex theater? I believe I heard Miss Fugate say, a 5-plex theater. Bumper boats, this pretty large swimming pool. Of course, the water slide.
Got an arcade.
Oh, and an arcade. Yeah, we have an arcade also. And this, of course, was Fugate's Entertainment Center. So, very impressive for the time, I'm sure. I think it's changed hands a couple of times. I think the Fugates sold it, and the people that bought it never really invested back in it, and it just sat here. And now it's dilapidated, and the county bought it. And they're going to put in a housing development, so everything must go. Of course, that's where we came from underneath this slab that you see. I imagine this was probably, what, just picnic tables and umbrellas and things to that effect, maybe. And then this was probably a concession stand. Like I said, I'm not sure. It's just speculation, but it's laid out like it should have been. Trusses seem in pretty good shape. And this is inside. Hello? Oh. Yeah, hang on, I'll walk around. And then this is just a walkway ramp. There's how we came in. Oh, okay. So the county's getting ready to leave, and they're going to lock the gate. So we're gonna move our car outside the gate, and then we may take a peek inside the theater. So I'm going to pause us right here, and we'll be back. Anyway, this is the kiddie pool I promised to show you, and the umbrella rain tree. And we're going to make our way back to the car now.